Hello, and welcome to another episode of Walt Disney's Legacy Collection. Today's episode is about Robin Hood. This film came to theaters on November 8th, 1973, and it had its grand premiere at Radio City Music Hall that day as well. And it was only re-released on March 26th, 1982. Then, 2 years later, it was released to video cassette in 1984, becoming the first installment of the Walt Disney Classics home video label. Then, of course, it was released to video cassette again in 1991 as a part of Walt Disney Classics again. But only this time, this copy doesn't have the 1984 the Classics Walt Disney Home Video logo there, as the first one did. No, instead, after the orange-red warnings, it just goes to the 1986 Sorcerer Mickey Walt Disney Home Video logo. And then afterwards, there is the promo of the Jungle Book and the Rescuers Down Under. And then there's also the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo, but only that one's cut short. So, well, actually, that one's kind of seen twice. Once straight after the Walt Disney Home Video logo, and then after the Rescuers Down Under, and the feature presentation logo. But only the first time the announcer was telling everybody to look for the two anime classics on video cassette. Again, as a part of the Walt Disney Classics. As a matter of fact, the 1991 video cassette is the only video cassette to have the Walt Disney Home Video logo and the Walt Disney Classics logo. Well, only Sorcerer Mickey's in the Walt Disney Home Video logo. But then, of course, in 1994, it got re-released to video cassette again, this time as a part of the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection. Then it got re-released as a part of the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection again in 1999. And in 2000, it was re-released to video cassette one more time, but it was the first time coming out on DVD. But this time as a part of the Walt Disney Gold Classic Collection, which actually, you know what? That's just what this one is. So, yeah, how about we take a look at that one? And of course, the bonus short of that one is Ye Olden Days, starring Mickey Mouse. This is one of the original black and white shorts, but this is the only video you'll see that one being colorized. Around the early 1990s, some of the black and white shorts have been colorized to either air on Disney Channel and or of course make it to video and DVD releases. I know they did that for Mickey's Good Deed in one of the volumes of the Walt Disney Classic Cartoon Favorites. But you'll hear more about that in one of the future episodes. But anyway, in 2006, the Most Wanted edition of Robin Hood came out to DVD. So, that's what this one is. Ah, shucks. So, here's the back of this. And then, of course, last of all, there is the 40th anniversary of Robin Hood, this time released on DVD, Blu-ray, and digital copy. This is the 2013 release So how about a look at that one before we go off? Well, that's it. That's the wrap for this episode. So I will see you folks on the next one. So long.